here we go.
Heading into the game between Swarv and Craky. In a best of 3 series in the quarterfinals. Our Protoss player Swarv is a diamond player, I believe, and Craky, our very favoured master player, who won 2 death matches. The first death match and the second death match.
He completely dominated this deathmatch tournament in its first 2 ones. And yes, we're seeing Swarv against Craky, and I think that Swarv has improved a lot over the past weeks.
Probably have. I'll take your word for that. So about the textures of this map, we do see that there's some very odd Sanaga towers placed here. There's one in the middle which you can take freely, and then there's these rocks placed around the other Sanaga towers, which I've never really understood. It was very common in the Broodmore days to have these rocks placed around the Sanaga towers, but nowadays people just don't use them.
Weird.
So that's some very odd map textures, and I would like to see that actually be used.
Yeah, well, opening these for these Sanaga towers could not only benefit you but also your enemy.
Indeed, they could. And we do see Swarv being very happy for being casted.
So happy that he sends out an early probe to scout Craky's base.
Yes, and it does seem like he's going to have a hit in the very first base to scout, which is always nice. Makes you happy, makes you smile.
We've seen Craky dance a bit before making this first barracks.
Barracks and a gateway coming up. No early expansion from Swarv here.
Yeah, well, that would be too early, actually. But yeah, it is viable on this big map.
Indeed it is. As refinery and the assimilator is placed down almost simultaneously. And Craky goes out scouting in the wrong direction. I could imagine he's going to be very angry once he realizes he didn't scout the right base.
Damn.
It's like a 50% chance and I was wrong. Damn it.
The CV goes, damn. I did not scout properly.
Let's hope he's going to destroy that SCV, punish it for not scouting rightly.
Yeah.
And an orbital command coming up for Craky, going to get out of these early mules to just not take up the food count and still be able to keep up economically.
Yeah, and we're seeing he's blocking a bit with the first supply depot. The second supply depot, I'm sorry.
Yes, indeed, yes. It's going to be interesting to see if he's going to lift all this barracks and place it in the ward as well. Doesn't seem like it now, as the Subnagus core is getting close to done, and a second gas coming down for Swarv.
This is gonna mean some heavy gas, very heavy gas. Wow, I'm just mumbling here.
Yeah.
Very heavy gas build. There we go.
Probably going to go for some sort of early tags, getting out. Either he's going to get out a lot of sentries, or he is going to be getting out some Void Rays, or some early Colossus for that matter. There's a lot of possibilities for 2 gas geysers early on. This is Stalker just heads out to pick off Craig scouting SCV.
Oh yeah.
Craig is scouting for proxy pilots in his natural, trying to avoid a 4 gate. And a factory being placed down. It does seem like we're going to see the classic Craky build. Going for some mech. Yes.
Always Thors.
Just Thors, and more Thors. How we love Thors.
And there we go, with a bunker in the middle, blocking off the ramp.
Indeed so. Going to be able to pick up any early harassment on this as actually a devoted attack, I could imagine.
Yeah. And we are seeing the second gateway from Swarv here, as the gateway research is almost completed.
Indeed it is! And that Stargate almost done for Craky.
Flying Stargate.
You'll have to excuse me for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
Alright, Doom. And yeah, we're seeing a very fast Raven coming out here. Which is quite interesting to see. Since he won't be going for his fast forward build, I believe. And Swarv is going for his first expansion, which is really, really early to have against this Terran. But as he knows, Craky is a really mech-heavy player, so he might as well go and take this first expansion really fast.
Indeed so. Indeed so.
Seeing some worker fight here, with Craky winning the Solnaga Tower in the middle.
Getting the map overview, which is always nice. And we do see a Raven being produced, and
yeah,
Craig does seem like he's moving up for a little bit of early harassment here with a single siege tank. Has he actually researched? No, he has not.
No siege tech.
No siege tank yet, no.
And he's probably gonna place a few turrets with this Raven.
Most likely. Swarv is in a bit of a weird position right now. It's just Craky going out here with his SUV to scout.
Yeah.
Yarmulke position, doing a bit of distraction here.
But he does have some units to scare off Craky a bit.
Yeah, indeed. Craig doesn't seem to be too devoted to this harass, this attack, just getting down the command center to be able to keep up with his expansion, as we do see the pro transfer going down for Swarv.
Yeah.
And the robotics facility's doing nothing. Rawr.
Yeah, and it did make him build his first expansion for Craky.
Indeed
Now
so.
that he did scout the first expansion from Swarv.
And we do see the siege tech coming up, which, well, isn't that common for Craig. He
No.
usually rushes Thors, but
We see
I
a
guess
new build here.
at least we're seeing some siege tanks, which is always exciting.
Oh yeah. We're seeing another 2 barracks coming up for Craky, as the reactor is done building for the starport here. And Doom, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I am texting, and I'm sorry.
I thought so.
Yes.
You're always silent when you text.
I will be back completely focused in just a second. This is
Who is it?
Urgent text. Just a friend of mine.
Okay, I'll let you text. And yeah, we're seeing Swarv saturating his first expansion here, while keeping on with building up his army. And researching the first +1 attack for ground weapons. And building another observer to scout Craky's base. And yeah, we're seeing Craky is playing a very defensive style this time, with the siege tanks.
Yes, Palandial, I will. I am back, completely focused now. Getting complaints about me not being too focused. I'm sorry. As we do see Vikings coming out from Craky, going to counter these Colossus. From Swarv, having a lot of unused energy on his natural Nexus, getting these